Hello, this is Steve Herman, author of Mediumship Mastery, the Ultimate Guide. It's available on Amazon. And this is part 2 of how to receive names from the spirit world. And we could talk about this subject literally for hours. We could be working just on receiving names through clairsentience, through clairaudience, through clairvoyance, the whole weekend, if not for a whole week. You can receive names. You can train yourself and work in conjunction with your team in the spirit world to accurately and effectively receive names as well as other highly detailed information, specific facts. And it's one of these types of things that when we understand how our mind works and how they convey mentally, telepathically the information to us, well, we're going to be able to cooperatively work with them and realize that what's in our head they utilize as a frame of reference. So obviously what you put in there and how you go about things, even on a daily type of basis, can affect the nature and the substance of what we receive. We were, a couple years ago in one of my mediumship workshops in Massachusetts, we were talking about this very subject and how to receive names because many students feel inadequate in that area. Many mediums feel they lack the confidence to receive that type of information accurately. And that's something, as with any aspect of mediumship, that can be enhanced. One of the participants of the workshop held a particular professional position at a residential institute. And there were quite a few people at this particular institution who were patients there, dealing with psychiatric care. And when he mentioned to the group that when he took that position, he had to literally go in there. He had about 2 days to memorize every single one of the 250 residents by their first name. He had to know their names. Now, can you imagine that? That's the pressure. You go in there, you have to know all the residents. And actually, this would have also included the other employees who were in this particular facility as well, his colleagues. But he had to go in there and in a very short amount of time, with his mind, interact on a personal level with all these different people and memorize their names. So that's something, although it may seem a bit of a challenge, it is something that can be done. And what you put in your mind, they're going to be able to draw upon that, bring it out while they are conveying the information to you in terms of it either being relevant to those in the spirit world or in some cases relevant to the individual who's the recipient in terms of situations and circumstances within their own physical plane life. Albert Bess, who is an extremely talented Scottish medium, he's passed to the spirit world. What did he do throughout his career on the physical plane level? He worked for the postal office, delivering mail, sorting mail. What was he doing? 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. He was looking at names, he was looking at addresses and this type of thing. So consequently, as he developed his mediumistic abilities and started working, doing public demonstrations of mediumship or even one-on-one consultations with individuals, that type of information was able to be conveyed from those in the spirit world through him. Because his mind was used to dealing with names, he was able to receive them, not just first names, but last names as well. So we want to think about these types of things. I mentioned purchasing or obtaining a baby book, looking through it, these types of things. You can even go online, and there's sites that detail names of babies, or there's directories that have people's last names online. You can look alphabetically. But I'll tell you this, even if it's just a small amount of effort that you put into this area, and you actively interact with your spirit team, make it known to them that this is what you're doing, that you're interested in receiving this type of information, well, they'll definitely do their best to comply. A lot of times people really lack confidence in what they're able to do, or they don't want to be wrong. But, what's most important when it comes to spirit communication, in terms of developing it, in terms of learning how it works, put more emphasis on the process involved as opposed to the end results. Because what you're going to see, if you put a lot of emphasis on the process, I want to receive names, and so maybe you'll goof up quite a bit. Maybe it's just it won't be quite as clear as what it could be initially. Over a period of time, gradually, I can guarantee you that you're going to see very, very, very positive results in your efforts. Your efforts absolutely will pay off. So I want to encourage you with your development. If you like this video, please give it a like, and please subscribe, and please check out my other videos. Check out my book, Mediumship Mastery. It's very good for individuals, but it's even better for groups because there's 84 easy to follow, highly effective, time-tested exercises that are contained in the pages. So thank you so much, and God bless each and every one of you.